What's up, family and friends? Welcome to the Woke Nation, our nation of factual truth. Where we feel free to share knowledge and spread the knowledge of factual truth without fear, without favor, and without faith. Where we encourage us to live our lives and live it well through the knowledge of factual truth because it's our lives. And personally, I encourage you to enjoy your life wherever you are. You are not a slave or a property to any person. Don't let them enslave you anymore because of what you think or what they made you think you lack. Okay, you supposed to know what you really need as a person and go for it. Remember, you are food. You must eat and you must be eaten, whether you like it or not. That's who you are. Any other teachings they are giving you, thinking that now you have a purpose for living, and when you die, you are blah blah. We inherit whatever, and we are then we. Those things are bullshit. Face your life, man. Live your life. You are always here. You are not leaving this world or this earth for any other place. This is your eternal home. So make it conducive for yourself. Okay. So that you don't have power shouldn't make you a slave. There is something that if you have it, you will be unfit to be a slave in any way. You will stand your ground as a free person and express yourself. So, so I'm sharing with us what I titled One Needful Thing, or One Thing is Needful, or One Thing is Needed, or One Thing is of paramount importance in your life. Not everything. It's been a lot of these things people have invented, and you think that life depends on them. No, they depend on life, not life depending on them. If you are not life, you cannot invent anything. There is nothing you can invent outside life. As I said on my last video, you don't have strength. Strength is the result of what you did or maybe what you put yourself together to do. So people, oh, he's strong, or blah, blah, blah. Life is strong. Life is powerful. Life is great. Yes, they miseducated us. They indoctrinated us. They brainwashed us. It is their fault, not our fault. But it is our fault if we remain indoctrinated, brainwashed, miseducated. We need to grow or we need to show the lesson we have power and we know ourselves. That you don't know how to use your power doesn't make you powerless. Know yourself. When you know yourself, that is intelligence. And when you know others, that is true wisdom. Know yourself. There is nothing you are doing today or you think you are today that is new in this world. Know that you are not a stranger in this world. You are not a pilgrim, or how do they call it? A pilgrim in pilgrimage. No, you are not. This world is your home. You are not just passing through. You are not like a shadow. You are not like whatever they wrote and taught you. And that's why I'm here to show you one thing that is of great or greatest importance in your life. Important. So, if you ask most Africans or black people, what is one thing that is needed in their life, in their community? I want you to try to answer it. Let me see know if you know our people, if you know black people, if you know Africans. What is the first thing or the only thing a black man, a black woman, African man, African woman will tell you that is the most important in their life and affairs? Guess. Guess. I'm not talking about white people, I'm talking about black people. And that thing they always say or claim to be the most important thing in their life It's not even needed. It does not exist. And that is God. God. You see a black person dying at the point of death, he still say, God loves me. God cares about me. Oh, my life is in the hand of God. Just because it's written in a storybook. There are some people, when they are dying, they say, into your hand I commit my spirit. Which spirit? You don't have one. You are not a spirit and you don't have spirit. You are greater than spirits. It's an insult for you to say you are a spirit or for you to believe you are a spirit. You are insulting yourself. You are demoting yourself. You are abusing yourself. Just like you see them in churches or their prayers and the worship sections saying they need more of God and less of them, of themselves. You are real. God is not real. Now you say that you don't need your brain. You need a book. You don't need yourself. You need a God that does not exist. Imagine a book that cannot help you solve your current problems, but your brain that will have helped you to solve your current problem, you reject just because somebody indoctrinated, brainwashed, and educated you. You grew up and living in that self-hate. One thing that is needful in your life is not God. And when you're talking about God, actually, you're talking about all these strange laws and commandments they gave to us. This is the word of God. This is the law of God. This is the commandment of God. Those things are the things that destroy us as a people. We were living our lives. All of us were rich. There was no needy person among us. There was no poor person among us until these foreigners came with their book, came with their God first, came with their book, and it make us to believe. Some people were choosing, some people were rejected. Some people were poor, some people were rich. No, all of us were born in the same way in this life. We came through the body of a woman, all of us, non-exempted. Nobody was born with two heads, and anyone that is born or was born with two heads, we say they are abnormal, they are disabled. Conjoined twins. They is not normal. Who told you it's not normal? It's because we have been conditioned. Anything that is not according to the teachings, the laws, the commandments, the lies they taught us, no, it's not accepted. Why are we against gay people? Why are we against trans people? Why are we against lesbians? Why are we against smokers? Why are we against alcoholics? Why are we against people who are living their own life the way they have chosen? Because they have conditioned us to live only one way. And the one way they want us to live is for our destruction, making us sick, infecting us with different kinds of diseases. Then they tell us it's spirit that is coming. There's a spiritual thing that you need salvation. In the name of Jesus, you'll be saved from it. It's a lie. The name of God, the name of Jesus is why we are suffering today as a people. Not God. One thing that is needful in your life is not also money. The second thing black people will tell you is money. We need money. No, you don't. Matthew chapter 6:24 is supposed to open your eyes for you to understand all these things called God and the money. There was time God was reigning everywhere. It was called dark age or dark ages. When people use God to rule over people, kill people, witch hunt, all that in the name of God. Then when they find out, oh, the name of God cannot wipe these people out, okay, they brought up God. God and money have one source. It's called Germany. They came from Germany. This God is a God, my God, I'm a God. There's God in me. It has nothing to do with nature. It has nothing to do with Africa. It has everything to do with Germany. Also, money. Yeah, the money you are using today. From Germany. Not from this, not from the nature, not from you Africans. It's from our oppressors. our invaders, our enslavers. That's why they tell you in Matthew chapter 6:24, they say, you cannot serve God and money. First, you don't supposed to serve anything or anyone. You are not born to serve. You were born to live. If you're supposed to serve, you would have been born a slave. You will come out with chains in your hands and legs and necks. You were born nude, showing you that you are innocent, you are original, you are clean, you are perfect. There's no error with you. But why did they, oh, you can't live like that? You can't be like that. You can't be. They don't even try to understand why it's like that. No, that's not what they want. Check all the people that has been killing people in this world, like the leaders, political leaders. They all have one thing in common: God and the money. That's it. God and the money. They use those tools to destroy. Today, when you're talking about money, if you said we don't need money to live, they will, many of them will hate me just hearing me. Many of them has lost me a long time ago because I've been saying this for a long time. We don't need money. Yeah, we need money. Oh, you that is in America, are you not working here? Because we have been conditioned to think we need it. But I've been telling you the truth. Money cannot save you in time of need. Money cannot save you in time of need. If you know what need is actually, ah, money can only solve the problem money created. Money cannot solve the real need. Money cannot give you freedom. It can never. Money can buy you independence. Money can buy you integration. But you see freedom, money will never buy it from you. That's why when they see true freedom fighters, they want to bribe them with money. Remember, those freedom fighters who believe God, they have God they believe in. But they want to bribe them. Okay, we think you are saying this, you want to be free because you don't have money. Come and take money. We don't need both God and the money to live. We don't need any of them. We can live without them. Your hunger should tell you that no matter how much you have, you will never eat your money. No matter how much you have in this world, no matter how you make that money, you will never eat that money. Do you see like what is happening now in Nigeria? Yorubas and Hausas will tell you Igbos love money. Igbos don't love money actually. Igbos care for themselves. They want to live their normal life. It is war. Nigerian Biafran war that make us be like we are into money. We don't used to do chase money like that. But we are not stupid. That's why we are into that because we find out, oh, they have destroyed our land. We cannot live by producing our own food. It's money now. You have to buy it. Even when you make you make your own food, you want to sell some of them. To oh, you need money to buy this. But so why can't I use my agricultural product to buy what I need? Why can't I use one full load of a tipper or a pickup of crops to buy a car? Why not? The food is supposed to be the most important thing in your life when it comes to what you need to live. A car don't supposed to be don't supposed to cost more than food. In fact, we don't supposed to be buying cars. Do you know that? We don't supposed to buy cars. If not for wickedness of hierarchies, the poor, the rich ruling over the poor. All of us, we will know how to make cars and make it just like food. Do we need to buy food? No, we don't need to buy food at all because we can make food. We can make cars. Why are people hiding knowledge from the people? Because of hierarchy. I am better than you. I am greater than you. You see the nonsense going on now in Nigeria, especially among the Igbo people. They make small money. They begin to make noise like they are the richest people in the whole world. Why they are not? Why? Because money, money, money. And those of you thinking that it is Igbo people doing all that, it's not Igbo people. They are Christians. They are the one doing that. The people that brought God and the money. They are the one that taught our people who are Christian to do. Muslims, you won't see Muslims showing their money like that. Do you know what Muslims shows? They show resources. They show weapons. That's what you see Muslims doing. But African Christians, they hide in the government because it's Christianity now that created government, Vatican, government politics. And they will tell, oh, Christianity, we don't kill. You kill. Christians and Muslims are killers in Africa. They are killing everywhere. Who are the ones killing people in America? Who are the ones killing people in Russia? Who are the ones killing people in Ukraine? Who are the ones killing people in UK? Who are the ones killing people in Asia? Who are the ones killing people in Africa? Christians and Muslims, go and check it. And the only way atheists or people that don't believe in God or don't believe in Abrahamic religions can get free and suppress those Abrahamic religions must be also through war, through killings. You cannot liberate yourself in other ways. It's in the same way they enslave you that you will use to liberate yourself. That's why you see people that liberated slaves or liberated themselves during slavery or during slave trade. They have to kill their slave masters and the people they sent to monitor them for them to free themselves. Speech can never give you freedom. Protest, rallying, it can never give you freedom. In fact, government like when you rally, they like when you protest because that's opportunity for them to kill more. It's opportunity for them to fool you more. They may corner your leader and give him something and require you that. If they cannot corner your leader, you guys come up, papa, papa, they shoot you. You know. Was it last month? Because Americans were doing protests against Trump. Nigerians think, when it comes to politics, Nigerians' brain fly away. They think Nigeria and America is the same. Okay, they don't have healthcare like America. They don't have good road network like America. They don't have, social amenities like America's. The government there don't help the citizens as American government at least strive for 50%. Let me say 50%. I benefited from it when we came in. Although our daughter was born in Nigeria, we came here when she was 2 years old. But for the remaining 3 years, the government was taking care of her. They will give us that voucher. They call it week. We go to the store where it's accepted. We take whatever food is covered for her. How many people are enjoying that in Nigeria? Zero, 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 zero. And you say you are fighting against poverty? Joke. So they say, okay, come on, we will protest against Tinubu. They show the video. Few people come there and you see, and you see police are down everywhere waiting. Come down, they run away. They didn't come. They are the people that want something better. You know why they didn't come? They have family. Because you don't know, one of the things that are killing Africans is family. I don't want to die. My mama there for us, my papa there, my children there for us, my wife there for us, my husband there for us, my this one there for us. I have money in my bank. I am not going to die. Fela sang it. My people, they fear too much. They fear even the air they breathe. They fear it. There's a spirit in that air. You breathe that air, pray, 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 cast that spirit off, whatever. They fear too much. They don't want to fight. They don't want to even talk. So that's why when you talk, they say, shut up. You see the nonsense Obi Kubana just did in his birthday, right? And they will say it's Igbo man because he dressed like that. Igbo people don't celebrate birthdays. Igbo people never done that. It's a Christian celebration or observation. Igbo people don't celebrate birthday. And what he did was not even celebration of birthdays. Displaying of foolishness again. You see Mazi Dibia there who claimed to be Dibia ordinarily this one. He went there, he removed his nonsense and put on the floor and the guy step on it. He will not allow you, poor person, to do that. But because of money, he allowed Obi Kubana to walk on and dance on the dance nonsense he claimed. I don't blame them now. That's why the governor of Anambra State is because we have found out. Personally, I don't say somebody told me, I found out there's no power in God, there's no power in any minister of God, whether in spirituality or ordinary or religion. All of them are wrong, all of them are evil, all of them are wicked. I've spent my money to find out this. In fact, my next plan of visiting any Dibia was to, when I go to Nigeria next time, I must go to Nando to visit Mazi Dibia. until I saw until this thing the governor of Anambra State did. I was even one of the people that was being like, yeah, you people should come out, unite, and sue this governor. Have you heard any of them that sued the governor of Anambra State? Fear. I have Mazen Dibia say, oh, if Soludo, you and your boss, I'm in my house. If you want to come and direct, blah, 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 blah. Man, you are just a content creator for money too. The same thing with the same thing with all the DBS that come online, even offline. Ihe a na-eri. Ndị ji mgbọrọgwụ na akwụkwọ achọ ihe a na-eri. They are not even to save life, really. Remember, I keep pointing this. How can a Dibia be in his car that broke down, waiting for a mechanic to come and fix it? I'm preaching to you, God, do this. When I do this, your car, Arabina cannot fix your car. That God you say exists, he's the one who speaks to you, cannot fix your car. Oh no, it doesn't work that way. The same thing Christians will tell you their God was in a mysterious way. And when you talk, they say, shut up. Like Obi Kumana, you don't know how they come from. Obi Kumana did not come from any poor farm background. Stop that nonsense they keep selling. Ato Ezenubo did not come from poor background. They are Christians. No African Christian come from poor background because Christian preach to them that their God is rich and they join. They will tell you, let the poor say I'm rich. There's no poor Christian in Africa. All of them were rich. In Christ Jesus, my God shall supply all your need according to his riches and glory. And you're telling me you come from poor background. Criminals claiming they come from poor background. All of them rich in Nigeria today is because of the corruption in Nigeria. Because of corruption is everywhere, including America. Every rich person everywhere. That's why you poor people like myself, let us stop voting for any rich person. At least if we vote for poor person, that poor person go there, he will do at least 50% before he begin to eat. The rich man don't need, what are you getting there? He just need the power so to secure what he already have and be adding more. That's why they tell you the poor is getting poorer and the rich is getting richer. That is the obvious. You say, no, it's not. Argue with your suffering. And many of you are supporting the nonsense Obi Kubana and the lies are doing, destroying Igbo people unknowingly to most of you because you want to be like them. Some of you, not even you are giving birth to children that your children will become Obi Kubana or more than Obi Kubana. I told you last time, I fixed something in my village. Anytime they send me the video that they were there, oh, you'll be richer than mighty. You'll be richer than. I said, I don't want to be richer than anyone. I want all of us to be rich. I want all of us to live. You don't need to depend on me. I don't need to depend on you. Unless for us to fight for our freedom, we can come together and fight for our freedom. Why are you always, I want to be like that person. I want to be more than that person. That is evil. And that's why many of you believe in God, believe in money. Things that are destroying us, yet you can't see it that is destroying us because you can use it to afford something. At least during the lockdown, COVID-19, think about it. No matter how rich you are, the government stop you from flying. They stop you from coming out of your house. Nobody ate money. Nobody ate money. Even if anybody gave you a piece of bread, a loaf of bread that time, that person, you will worship that person. Many people died. It's not COVID-19 that killed many people. It's hunger too. Because they used to go to street before begging. Now they are banned from coming to street. And if they see this, they beat you. Oh no, they died because they gave vaccine. Idiots. Nobody died because they get the COVID-19 vaccine. They died because of some medical complication and hunger. Even now, there's no lockdown. Many people are dying of hunger. You don't know that. Many people, they can't afford to go to hospital, talk less of affording food. They die. In America here, at least, if you're hungry, you can tell, oh, I want to kill myself. The police will arrest you, take you to the hospital where they will evaluate you. At least you will eat well, get medical attention. Some of them is when they go to hospital, they say, my back is paining me. They go for X-ray. They, free medical treatment. Do you have that in any way in Africa? Anywhere in Africa? Do you have it? You don't have it. But you will come to argue with me. There is God. You need money. What can God do for you? And why can't you afford the money to free yourself? They will never allow those. God and money will never liberate you. Oh, I want to. Making money does not mean you are free from poverty. Obi Kubana is still a poor man. If you know what is poverty and prosperity, he cannot go to drive his own car from wherever he's living in Abuja or Lagos to his own village and stay there for 1 month. He cannot, as we speak, he cannot without security men, without armed security guards. He cannot. To dissenting, there's no rich person in Igbo land that can travel to their village like every other persons. In fact, most of them, they don't even go to their village with nice car. They go with keke hide. They go in the evening, then early morning, they out. You see them in the morning greeting people. Hey, how are you? Let me go buy something there. He has run away. He has gone back. It mean if I go, I will stay in Lagos, right? Or maybe I consider staying in Asaba, so that from there I will be shortened to my village. Is that life? A firstborn son in his own village, you telling me God and money. What have they done to us? If not to destroy us as a people, but you won't see it. Yes, all of them. All the pastors, all the imams, all the bishops, all the dibias, all the popes, all the ministers of God, all of them are fraud. All of them. I'm not saying it, I'm not quoting it. I've experienced it. I've invested my money to find out that truth. I've invested nothing. I've never gone to any native doctor, since I'm woke, say that I'm looking for charm to make money. And no, I told you what I was looking for. Someone who can fortify me to fight all this evil going on in our land. Not fortify me for me to be suppressing or oppressing my people. Oh, give me chieftain. No, I will never ask. I never plan to seek for any chieftaincy title in my life. The person that will give you that chieftaincy title, does he have two heads? Imagine you bow to another person because of title, and you even pay them to do that. The same thing people go do when they go to church. You pay pastors to lie to you. You pay them, they are deceiving you, are paying them. And after you will say, oh, you are an honest person, you are against fraud. You are part and parcel of fraud. You are part of the fraudsters. One thing that is needful is not Satan. It's not God. It's not money. It's not spirit. It's not soul. It's not fear. It's not faith. It's not hope. It's not belief. It's not love. It's not humility. It's not scripture. It's not prayer. It's not spirituality. It's not religion. It's not ancestors. It's not a hearsay, as some people call it, prophecy. It's not feelings. It's not opinions. It's not mythology. It's not education. It's not cosmology. It's not sacrifice. It's not all that they taught you. It's not anything you call, it's a spiritual thing. It's a religious thing. That's bullshit. You don't need to be spiritual. You don't need to be religious for any reason. Not morality. Not discipline. No, my people, wake up. Not empty promises, not show offs. Hey, I'm rich now. I brought my rich friends. We do this, we do that. Imagine Igbo man doing something and is bringing foreign wine. That's what they're displaying to you. And you say it's an Igbo person. Igbo. Igbo drink palm wine. Igbo don't drink any other wine but palm wine. Palm wine. That's what Igbo drinks. But today you see Igbo man say, hey, this drink is 50 million, not their palm wine. Their palm wine is kobo. Their palm wine, they are the one that even made their palm wine costly now that poor people cannot afford it like that. Because palm wine they're supposed to buy 3 naira. These people will pay, okay, I'll give you 30,000. Don't give it to any other person, bring it to my house. This evil is going on, but they will blame the poor. Oh, it's the poor boys that is trying to do something to feed themselves, that the one bringing corruption. Even the governors in Africa, they are corrupt. All of them, they are part of the problem. One thing that is needful in your life is knowledge. You cannot have knowledge in spirituality. No. You cannot have knowledge in religion. There's no person that have knowledge of God. No matter who that person is, they only hear the voice in their head and tell you it's God. They only hear what some other people teach them and tell you, yeah, it's God. For example, Igbo, there's something cosmology. Yet you are preaching, you say your thing is your culture. No, it's cosmology. It's a myth, it's a fairy tale. Something people look at the world and decided this is how this world is. Then there must be God. But I can see other ones. So, but when it comes to God, they tell you God is invisible. Can't you see it's wayo? It's fraud. Their God is an awesome fraud. God does not exist. Jesus never exists. The thing you need is knowledge. Knowledge is spring. There's no spring being. There's no spring thing. There's no spring God. Knowledge is spring. Knowledge is spring. And it's not for sale. You cannot buy knowledge. You must do what it takes to get knowledge. You must be prudent. You must engage in serious questioning, serious researching, finding the truth. Don't take anyone's word for they told us that lie. A word is enough for the wise. It's a lie. A word is not enough for the wise. Unless it's the wise in spirituality and religion, they just hear word. Okay, it's enough. No. Words and the proofs. That's what they are. They are enough for the wise. Jesus talked to Philip, said, show us this Father. It will be enough. We don't need all these your stories. I have a father. My father is in me. He works in me. I'm one with my father. Don't tell us, okay, we believe you. Now, we need to see that father. Show us that father is enough. Jesus failed to show his father to them. No spiritual person can show you their God. No religious person can show you their God because it does not exist. It does not. That's why they will kill you, because they think if they kill you, then other people will not hear the truth you are saying about their God. There is one thing of paramount importance, which is knowledge of factual truth. Focus on it. If you focus on having the knowledge of factual truth, you'll be unfit to be a slave to any system or to anyone. No one will enslave you for a long time. You will free yourself. The reason why our slavery is still happening is because we still lack the knowledge of factual truth. We still believe what the white man told us is the truth, but the truth we are finding out is the lie. That's why you will see your own brethren asking you, what is your authority? Which book can I read to get it? But you are telling them to engage their brain. If you have your brain, why will you submit a woman under you as a man? A woman that gave birth to you is under you now. A woman that gave birth to you is your inferior partner. Wake up, my people. Most of the things you call their culture and tradition, they are foolishness. If you can use your brain and stop falling for all this, is our culture, is our tradition, it is written, God spoke. Fuck all that. You telling me, oh, the gods, don't worry, they will come and deal with you, we see. Let them bless you, let them help you first. For if you believe any God will punish me, may thunder fire that God, because that God failed to keep my father alive. That God failed to make my father rich before he even born me. That God failed to make my father rich to take great care of me. That God failed. My mother is alive now. That God that my mother worshiped failed to heal her. My mother is not working well. And majority of people are expecting me, her firstborn son, to take her to hospital. While there is God, she is serving. And when you do that, they will say, yes, God has used me to do that. Or God used the hospital, the doctors to do that. That woman is still suffering as we speak. But you want to put that burden on me. When she loved her God more than myself, when she cared about that God more than myself, in fact, she cursed me, she rejected me for that God. And you want me, unless I am stupid, that's the only way I can do that for her. I will not. It doesn't matter what you are saying. You can do that to your own father, to your own mother. That's your life. But stop complaining because of what you are part and parcel of that problem. You never hear me complain about how things go. I will never. I live in America. Here, many people complain about Donald Trump. I say, stupid. Are you not the ones that voted him because you hated a woman to be your head? Are you not the one that voted him because you hated black people? You voted him. And now you think, oh, he will not do what they say in the Project 2025. They are doing it. Education. Because they know they can only rule where people are ignorant. Where people are ignorant. Why people cannot rule? Show me any place why people rule. No, they rule. Why people can't rule? They are not ruling. No, why people are not ruling? There's no such thing as ruling power. What you have is ruling power. They are destroying. They are destructive. Check anywhere you see white people in power. Destruction is there. Go there. They destroy other people. Because they know if those people stand with them, they have no chance. They are not more intelligent than any black people. They are not more stronger. Or there's nothing of quality, value that they are greater than black people. No, they follow us. Check sports too. Any sports you see white people dominated, it's not doing well. That's because it's only the black person comes there. They will tell you break all the records. All the records white people hold for years. Just one black. Even the record of Mike Tyson, another black person just just squash it. Check American football. Black people that are the ones setting the record now and breaking the record. White people cannot break black people's record. It's only black people that can break their record. It's natural. If you see any place they tell you that white people break black people record, they are lying to you. Just the same way they mess up the world history and wrote the one that suit them. The desire, choose to have the knowledge of factual truth and learn from fact-based informations and verifiable activities. That you see, haven't you watch a magic show? They are doing magic, but you are watching it and think, oh, it's real. How did they cut that person into two and the person come together? It's magic. There are some invisible materials they can use. You won't see somebody, but the person is there. They may put it over here. You only see in the hair. They can say, how is that possible? How is that possible? It's called magic. Magic is not real, my people. But Africans are people who are living on magic. Superstition is true. I had it. It will happen. I wish it comes to pass. I was one of the victims of that nonsense. Wake up, Africans. The illiterate, as somebody said, the illiterate of the 21st century is not someone who can't read or write, but rather someone who cannot learn, unlearn, and relearn in a rapidly changing world. Even some people that say they are woke or awakened, they can't stand this. They think one thing they learn when that made them become awake, that's the truth. And that's the final truth. So when you tell them no, that it doesn't make sense. Instead of them to unlearn and relearn, they say no. You know, I too know. I'm here to expose you. I will deal with you. I say, idiot. On my post. Come on, I know how to block people now. I know how to delete comments. I will not let you to come and be shitting on my lawn or in my house and I keep quiet. I hate any bad smell. Even including my smell, the smell of my own shit. I don't want anybody to smell my own smell of shit. Don't want you to smell my shit. Mm. The best advice, the only best advice you can have in this world is get and grow in knowledge. And I will never force you to get and grow in knowledge. Just like a horse. I can take a horse, force the horse, beat the horse to the stream, but to make that horse drink water. Na lie. You will see, hey, he will use that in two legs and back, kick you to far place that you will not want to come close to it again. Get away. Or the horse will drown instead of drinking that water. Knowledge is spring. You need knowledge. One thing that is needful in your life is the knowledge of factual truth. When you have it, you will free yourself. Then begin to ask others to wake up to free themselves. And if they do, we get majority. Then together we rise and fight for our freedom. Freedom is not given, it is taken. How do you take what the enemy has stolen from you? War. Gordon,